Vector graphics are visuals made up of vector points connected by mathematical lines or curves, called paths. Curved paths are controlled by a pair of handles extending from the points called Bezier handles. Unlike bitmaps such as JPEGs or PNGs, which will appear pixelated, vector graphics are lossless when scaled up. We handle vector shapes in Figma using a system we call vector networks. Vector networks allow you to create lines and curves that connect two or more points. Unlike traditional vector paths where you need to plot points on a single closed line, vector networks allow you to create complex shapes that are made out of many diverging paths. As you're not limited to one path or direction, you can easily add and remove points in your network, and connect them using two or more paths. Shape tools, such as rectangle, ellipse, and polygon, can create basic vector objects. Or, use the pen tool to create and edit vector networks of your own design. Click Enter with an object selected to enter Vector Edit mode. Once you're in Vector Edit mode, you can use the Move tool to manipulate each point in the vector network independently. The Bend tool can be used to adjust a vector point or path's Bezier handles to create or adjust curves. Use the Paint Bucket tool to add or remove a fill to a closed vector path. Use the Design panel to apply stroke properties like cap, join, miter angle, or dashes to an individual point or to the entire network. You can even apply rounded corners to your vector networks. To select the Pen tool, you can find it on the toolbar or by pressing P. Create a vector point by clicking anywhere on the canvas. Figma will automatically switch into Vector Edit mode. Click again to create a second point. See how the 2 points are now connected by a black, one-point centered stroke? Holding Shift while moving will snap your cursor to a 45-degree axis. Click and hold to create curved Bezier handles for a point. Once you've created a third point, move your cursor back to the starting point. The Pen tool displays a small black circle when closing a vector path. Once a path is closed, you can add or remove a fill by using the Paint Bucket tool found in the toolbar or by pressing B. To the left of the Paint Bucket tool is the Bend tool, which changes a point's Bezier handles to create a curved line from a point, or create and adjust a curved path. When adjusting Bezier handles, use Alt or Option to turn off mirroring for your point's Bezier handles. The Move tool can be used to select and move a point, path, or group of points or paths within a vector network. For more precise movements, use the arrow keys to nudge your selection. After selecting a point or path, you can remove it by pressing Delete or Backspace. Holding Shift and Delete or Backspace while clicking will delete and heal, which will delete the point while retaining the underlying path. To exit Vector Edit mode, press the Done button, the Return or Enter key, the Escape key, or double-click on an empty space on the canvas. To enter Vector Edit mode, press the Edit Object button, double-click on a vector network, or press the Enter or Return key with the layer selected. Using the Pen tool and vector networks in Figma, you can create icons, irregular polygons, and even complex illustrations.